can't get it away from me. Who you gon' jack if it ain't us? LABB to the bakery. Some mad that I came up. I know my granny gon' pray for me. It was just us in the vacancy. We had to get it from A to B. Wheels never felt like this. 2 seats in the hills, how this new keys can't care what's still private. I might just double it up, did it, never enough, I'm with it. 5, 2, 3 on the business, whole team got wins and the wheels still spinning. I told them what I told them. We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah, hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top. Got a spot and it's locked to the click all in. I got ops if he drop. They just watched, had to take my wins.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with their opponents. Well, they tried to give this home crowd something to cheer about early, but it failed. I don't know, maybe you try that on the road to get some momentum. What about here at home?
Would agree with you totally on that. I think at home, you don't ever want to put your fans in a position where they're questioning what you're doing. And right now, they have to be in the stick.
This is caught at the 20. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage.
First down.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18.
At the 18-yard line.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown.
Complete to
Miles Sanders there to make the grab. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. He'll have a first down past the 40, and he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. To throw is Wilson. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. It was Jalen Mills getting a hand in there defensively. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Wilson. Looking sideline, incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. That's complete right around the 8. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. From 8 yards out. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50. Still going inside the 30. Touchdown, Philadelphia. It's a kickoff return score on a squib kick. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
Looking for the tight end, Olsen, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now second down. Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. He's got the lane, and there he goes. The 30, past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tank.
That's your boy Old Mo, you said. Momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he finds the tight end, Rodgers. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. These two teams all tied after one. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. K.J. Wright, the one who shot in there to get him down.
Tackled back at the 30-yard line.
2nd down. Here's Hurts. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off. Hurts fumbles it. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot. In that time, he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get to the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Throwing is Wilson. Rolling to his right. That's complete into the hands of Carson. Fighting his way through contact. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson, 77 yards. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. A 2nd quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
They go play action with Hurts. And he finds his tight end. It's Hurts. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The last play on the completion got him half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. There he goes left side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Play action. Here's Hurts. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Buying time to his left. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams.
Responsible without your money or not. Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Come like a bat of the hell, I dare you to cross like a reverend. In my energy paralyzed, I'm like I'm finger 11. Take a second, I'm finna send it like a parent a message to the best. If it ain't me, then you need you a confession, you a mess. You ain't scary to me. Heard you was a leader, but that ain't apparent to me. Put dust on you like cheetah, run up down the air in the scene. I feel just like Vegeta Prince, and I'm an heir to the seat. I mean, for real. Touch the driver's soft, so I don't even grab the wheel. That's on my chest, but it don't mean the man is stealing. Mean I'm walking with some money, man. I mean a couple mil. Ew, think you need a meal. You ain't even eating while I'm feasting in the field. That's why I'm always cheesing, cause I feel like Uncle Phil. And all this lose think the freshman ain't half the man as well. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Just like the hands on the clock, I go back to back when I'm doing numbers. All the mad that I'm driving the bus, so they threw me under. Heard they mad, they don't wanna bust, so they boo each other. Think that they're the winning team, go losing, then they choose another. And that's okay, cause I'm competing with me, not you. I live with blessings like I can't stop sneezing, not you. I hate to break it, but me and myself top two. I blow away the competition like a bowl of hot soup.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
I'm like a down QB, I put the pain in the past. And if you ever had a problem, promise I didn't ask. So it's 4-4-4 in the car, my dash. Shake a big, told them all, you went first, you last. Little boy, that's facts. I'ma grow that cash to my money. You know what? Let me stop.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just to flex, I went and bought a chain.
Tonight.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, Wentz. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Miles Sanders first carry of the game. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
He'll buy some time right. Got a man, that's Rashard Higgins. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play, and gave up a bigger one instead.
brings up second.
The numbers for Sanders last week, 21 carries, 93 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
On second down now, it's Sanders, and he is going to get this close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the Titans' 26. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. They'll try and run for it with Sanders, and he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. The drive stays alive, a third down gain of 8. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
At the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run with Sanders. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
Looks like they quit hitting the snooze button on their alarm there. Finally a sign of life from this defense. They've been fairly passive on this opening drive. Now able to stand up on 1st and goal. And they sent that play backwards.
And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away. But it does get away and it's 2nd down.
He's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. Oh, able to avoid him. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And it's 3rd down.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it, and they take possession. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Flush to his right. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. And now, hold on here, we've got an injury. Well, that's Devontae Adams, the wide receiver down on the ground here. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
The tackle made by Harold Landry. Taken down back at the
The Eagles on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. Escaping the pressure right. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. Now the throw took him beyond the sideline. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Davante Adams, his third touchdown. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. And Wentz will not be able to get rid of it. He's taken down for a safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter and his... So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. Forced out to his left. Looking deep for it. And got his man complete. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. And even 40 yards. The final shot before half for Wentz. Looking deep for Adams. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. So much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Eagles 7.
The Titans hold the lead and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And the half will begin with a touchback. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Dancing to his left. This pass complete to Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Wentz now to throw. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Davante Adams. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on 2nd down.
It's now 2nd.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. Wentz to throw again. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go. And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the sticks make a drastic shift forward. And this one is incomplete. Davante Adams, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. Now Wentz again. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Again, he was looking for Davante Adams. And it's 3rd down. Again, it's Wentz. 4th down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage. And for the 2nd time tonight, his field goal unit comes out here. From the right hash, catch. This from 45 yards away. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
The score.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Wentz now on first down. The left side throw complete to Adams. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
A gain of 30.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. From the gun, it's Wentz. Looking deep for Adams. Oh, so close to an interception. Read that beautifully. Got his hands on it, couldn't get it. And it's second down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read a receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Davante Adams. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Looking deep for Adams. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. It's a big play there for the Eagles. 46 yards. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. Working from the gun, Wentz. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Davante Adams. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. He's going to let it fly. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Davante Adams. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win.
I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. I'ma act a fool with this.
Scouting points are earned every week. Use all of your points because a portion of the remaining points will be lost when you advance the week. Start your week by installing your game plan.
I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating around here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I whipped the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. I'ma act a fool with this. I'ma act a fool with this. I'ma act a fool with this. Okay.
Tonight.
Throwing on first is Wentz. So he's going to take a shot right away. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Jalen Reagor was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Wentz on the give to Sanders. And boy, this burgundy and gold defense charged up now. They stop him behind the line again. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Shotgun now for Wentz. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. And the offense getting set to take over the football here early on in the game, first quarter. Steps away. Open man is Higgins. And all the way down to the 39. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. To throw is Wentz. Flushed out right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield, but it'll be 2nd down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Throwing is Wentz. Here's Higgins out on the right side. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and build the play.
And this is taken in at the 5. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run with Sanders. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. They couldn't contain Deshaun Hand that time as he gets home for the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Being chased out left. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller, and he'll return it to the 24-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Once again here on 2nd and 10. And he'll look for Adams again, and this time he's got him. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Wentz to throw on 3rd and 1. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his 2nd of the game. Instead, 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he'll be brought down with the first down after a gain of about 11 as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
Wentz now on first down. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
At the 40-yard line.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And he is the NFC rating Offensive Player of the Week. You got to think, all the guys that take the field each and every week, that's not an easy award. Always has to feel good to grab.
It has to feel great because it separates you, at least for a week.
And this is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Rashard Higgins, his first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd...
This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. On first and 10, here's Wentz. And that is incomplete.
But we saw that he had a lot of success last week throwing the football, but that hasn't translated to this week. But with his team behind, I don't expect him to back off. I expect him to keep firing.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Into the red zone, Wentz. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Adams with touchdown number 8 on the year. And both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Well, we can talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam, puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion. Really good pickup.
And his throw is incomplete.
The keeper.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his second of the game. Instead, 4th down.
Sets up 4th down.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. 47's the mic. 47's the mic. You got nothing, man. You got nothing.
Here we go on 4th down with Wentz. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Devontae Adams, his second. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Looking deep for Adams. And it's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 26. A big play there for Philly. 49 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's 2nd down. Sliding out of the pocket. Going for it all. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Looking deep for Adams. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Oh, he'll let one go deep. He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 35. It's a big play there for the Eagles. And even 40 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Miles. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Then it's Clinton Dix with a pick. So a victory here for the Washington football team. And I tell you, these division games, never for the faint of heart, but they come through with a tight victory. Scouting points are earned every week. Use all of your points because a portion of the remaining points will be lost when you advance the week. Start your week by installing your game plan. Scary to me. I heard you was a leader, but that ain't apparent to me. Put dust on you like cheetah, run up there and air in the scene. I feel just like Vegeta Prince and I'm an heir to the seat. I mean, for real. Test for driving sauce, so I don't even grab the wheel. That's on my chest, but it don't mean the man is stealing. Man, I'm walking with some money, man. I mean a couple mil. Ew, think you need a meal. You ain't even eating while I'm feasting in the field. That's why I'm always cheesing, cause I feel like Uncle Phil. And all this losers think the freshman ain't half the man as well. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hand on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Just like the hands on the clock, I go back to back when I'm doing numbers. All the mad that I'm driving the bus, so they threw me under. Heard they mad, they don't wanna bust, so they boo each other. Think that they're the winning team, go losing, then they choose another. And that's okay, cause I'm competing with me, not you. I live with blessings like I can't stop sneezing, not you. I hate to break about me and myself top too. I blow away the competition like a bowl of hot soup. And there's no catch. I go and get the bag and I'm not bringing it back. I'm like a down QB. I put the pain in the past. And if you ever had a problem, promise I didn't ask. So it's 4-4-4 in the car, my dash. I shake a pig, told them all, you went first, you last. Little boy, that's facts. I'ma throw that cash to my money. You know what? Let me stop. on 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Well, partner, it's pretty simple. One thing you don't want to see defensively, on the very first snap of the game, some guy running free like we just saw there.
Heck of a start for this offense, no doubt. Looking deep for Adams. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Davante Adams. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. Steps away to his left. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Davante Adams, 83 yards. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. On 1st down, Hurts. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Davante Adams. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Flush to his right. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
Intended for Davante Adams. Incomplete.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Escaping the pressure. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
By Fred Warner.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the... And got his man, complete. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
At the 47.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Davante Adams. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Looking deep for Adams. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman, and they will take over. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Rolling to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep, and that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A big play there for Philly. 43 yards. What a first half this has been offensively. I mean, defensively, what do you do when you're getting torched like this?
Now, these receivers are absolutely wearing them out. So 2 thoughts come to mind. 1, get some oxygen. You can fill up your lungs a little bit. And number 2, talk to your guys up front. You need a pass rush to help slow them down.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now this offense gets ready to take over the football. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Connects here with the tight end, Jeremy Sprinkle. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where
Hurts fumbles it. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. Does the big boy have the juice? And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Rashard Higgins was the one he was looking for. And it's second down.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
What's the deal, y'all?
So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. Here's the correct call.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Hurts. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
His throw caught at about the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Davante Adams there to make the grab. And the Eagles able to push further. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
The throw over the middle taken in. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to.
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Davante. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Looking deep for Adams. And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play there for the Eagles. 52 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And he's going to look that one in one-handed. What a catch for the touchdown. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Eagles, a loss would have really hurt. As it stands, they finished the first half at 3-5. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for the 49ers, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll have a chance at redemption next week at home against the Los Angeles Rams. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.
That's a flag on the play. Yeah. Flag on the play. Hold up. That's a flag on the play. Let's go. Touchdown. I just scored a whole bucket.
Scouting points are earned every week. Use all of your points because a portion of the remaining points will be lost when you advance. Start your week by installing your game plan.
Just like Tyreek Hill. I just count 100 racks, that's a whole
cause we ain't staying there. Running off the block, yeah, I'm something like a linebacker. I got juice like a Fanta, how you like it? How you like it? I'm on purple, I'm on yellow, like a Viking. Like a Viking. All these plays that I'm catching, I done gone crazy. I do my thing, 6 range, just like Tom Brady. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make them throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, it hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't tryna get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake. I'm in the field like a panther, I done up the standards. Like Michael Vick in Atlanta when it's time to scramble. Neck full of water, call me Black Bridgewater. Lamar Jackson, how I throw them Ravens cross the border. Hold up, you know I'm a touchdown with the sack. Run up the hole like a running back on the play. Intercept the pack like a safety, you boys ain't on the play. That's a flag on the play. Let's go. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make them throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, it hit the hole, then I'm